So to begin, what is Children's Stories? Children's Stories is a TSA event in which either individuals or groups up to 3 people can participate. The task of the event, hence the name, is to create a storybook for children. This year, for the 2018 to 2019 New Jersey Conference, the task for participants in the preliminary round was to create a story for children with a disability. The storybook was required to be tactile, meaning it should include touch components. With the 1,500 word limit, the book should cover a STEM concept, also up to the choice of participants. So what did we do? For our project personally, my group consisting of 3 people was required to perform extensive research on our chosen disability. We first researched different childhood illnesses and diseases that may affect the ability of this age group's ability to read and understand things. And finally, the topic of research we chose was blindness. We chose to write our story on blindness because the research we had conducted stated that not only is it a problem for young children, but it is also something that people as old as adults are affected by. We thought that this would be a good disease to write about because our book could then be read universally. In other words, people of all ages would be able to enjoy our storybook. Then came the deciding of the plot and the characters in it. We decided that if the main character were someone who the targeted readers could relate to, then it would be better for them to understand the story a bit better. We decided on making the main character a young 6-year-old boy with blindness. We also added characters like a mom, a dad, and even a slightly older sister. A teacher was also another character that we had added to show how some of the characters in the book are able to learn. This could be added onto the concept of learning, which is part of the experience that young children realistically go through almost every day of their life. Our characters were decided to be as follows. The main character was a young boy named Liam Jacobs. Liam had a sister, Emma Jacobs, who helped him throughout the story. Liam's parents were a mom and a dad who were very supportive of Liam. And finally, a teacher who helped with moving the plot along. A STEM concept must also be tied into the plot. The acronym STEM stands for Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. The main STEM concept that we decided on writing about was technology. We decided to do this by having the main character, Liam Jacobs, find out about this type of technology that could help him with his illness. For the tactility aspect of the book, we put the words into Braille so that people who are blind will be able to read the book. If readers are not blind or do not know how to read in the Braille language, the story is also written in regular English as well. There were a total of at least 7 illustrations required, so we also added in materials such as felt or 3D paint that could be felt by hand. This would further enhance readers' knowledge of the story, blind or not. In the end, my group and I came up with the complete storybook. Field tests were also required by other people, and from the perspective of a blind student himself, the storybook was loved by people other than just ourselves. We even came up with an audiobook, which was just another added touch. In the end, we learned that time management and teamwork are key when working on a project or event related to one like this. And though we did work diligently almost the whole time, it did take a bit of convincing and scrimmaging here and there for us to power through this time period. On site, our hard work and endless hours spent on the making of this book really paid off with the 3rd place winning trophy. Off we go onto the TSA Nationals 2019.